Driving through empty streets, my heart still echoes in your beats. Leaves tremble as they fall, like every memory I recall. We walked where gold and orange meet, under branches where our shadow used to lean. You said goodbye with no refrain, left me dancing in the autumn rain. I try to keep the pieces whole, but nothing stays when the leaves let go. I reach for warmth in empty air, only to find you're not there. Leaves of silence drifting down, I still search the empty town. Your voice a whisper I can't hide, even though you said goodbye. Fading slowly day by day, my heart finds it hard to stray. Leaves of silence follow me, where your memory still breathes. Night comes early, shadows deep. I close my eyes, but I can't sleep. The things we said, the things we missed, they linger in every autumn mist. I walk alone through streets we knew, hoping somehow I'd run into you, but the wind just carries away every word I didn't say. Leaves of silence drifting down, I still search the empty town. Your voice a whisper I can't hide, even though you said goodbye. Fading slowly day by day, my heart finds it hard to stray. Leaves of silence follow me, where your memory still breathes. Maybe seasons heal the pain, but right now all I feel is rain. If I close my eyes, maybe I'll see you in that fall. Return to me. Leaves of silence falling slow, in your absence I still know your ghost walks with every breeze, still haunting these autumn trees. Fading slowly, but you remain in my soul and every vein. Leaves of silence follow me, where your memory still breathes. Leaves of silence still in me. You smile like nothing's wrong, and I nod like I belong. But silence starts to weigh, like the words we didn't say. You kiss my forehead, not my lips, like love rewritten in eclipse. You hold my hand but look away, like we're pretending just to stay. I feel the truth beneath your touch, too kind to break, but not enough. You're here, but slipping every night, and I can't keep losing light. So break me softly, don't pretend to love me. Tear me down with gentle lies, let me drown in quiet cries. If this is how we say goodbye, don't shout it loud, don't make me fight. Just hold me once, then let it die, and break me softly. We talk of plans we'll never keep, and laugh while falling in too deep. You draw the blinds, I draw a breath, afraid of can say. The ending be released. Break me softly if you ever loved me. Don't drag it out, don't twist the knife. Just kiss me once and end the fight. Let the silence tear me wide. Let me grieve what we denied. I'll fall apart with grace and pride. If you break me softly. Windows down, wind is low, city lights, but now you know. Ashes fall like words we spoke. You're still gold in all this smoke. Late night, same street we used to ride. Music low, but your laugh's high. I light one just to feel the flame, but it's not fire, just your name. I thought I burned it all away, but you come back in shades of grey, like perfume in a hoodie's thread. A ghost I made but never said. You're gold in the smoke, a flash I can't provoke. Still dancing in the rear view, still saying things I never knew. You're gold in the haze, still shining through the maze. I try to drive but can't elope from all your gold in the smoke. Traffic lights blur like the past, moments that just didn't last. You said forever, I said wait. Now we're both a twist of fate. I'll play our song, skip the verse. Too many words that just made it worse. The chorus hits and there you are, lit up like some dying star. You're gold in the smoke, a flash I can't provoke. Still dancing in the rear view, still saying things I never knew. You're gold in the haze, still shining through the maze. I try to drive but can't elope from all your gold in the smoke. I see you in my mirror, not near but always clearer. The closer I get to now, the further you go somehow. You're gold in the smoke, in every word we broke. Still glowing in the silence, still moving in defiance. Gold in the haze, still stuck inside this face. I try to breathe, I try to cope, but you're still gold in the smoke. You smile like nothing changed, but autumn always tells the truth. The trees knew before I did, and the leaves whisper what you couldn't say. You kissed me like the air was still, but something cold was in the thrill. Your hand was warm but not the same, like a fire forgetting its flame. Your words were soft, too soft to mean the things they used to. In between the silence felt, so did my guard, like leaves collapsing in the yard. Dead leaves don't lie, they crumble quiet when love has died. You said we're fine, but so did I, while watching all the colors die. Truth doesn't shout its sighs in every faded falling sky. You left without goodbye, but dead leaves don't lie. I swept the porch, your scent's still there. The wind just pushed around the air. You smile like you meant to stay, but your footsteps said to walk away. No blame, no fights, just empty space where love once lived in your embrace. But nature knows what we pretend, that all good things come to an end. Dead leaves don't lie, they crumble quiet when love has died. You said we're fine, but so did I, while watching all the colors die. Truth doesn't shout its sighs in every faded falling sky. You left without goodbye, but dead leaves don't lie. I heard it in the hush, the way your hug was rushed. Even the trees gave up that day. I just stayed too long to say. Dead leaves don't lie, they tell the truth when we deny. The glow was gone, the roots were dry, but I still watered every line. Now all that's left is white and shadows where we used to lie. I loved you, that's my alibi, but dead leaves don't lie. Don't lie. Raindrops tapping on my glass, like the words you said last. Your name still hangs in the air, even though you're not there. Umbrella open, walking slow through the streets we used to know. Every puddle holds your face in the silence I retrace. I thought time would wash you clean, but love remains in everything. The sound, the scent, the way you say my heart is yours, then walk away. Echoes in the rain, I hear you still, like you're close but never will be here again beside my side. You're the thunder that I hide, falling through this autumn gray. Your voice won't fade, it always stays. You're gone, but not in vain. I live with echoes in the rain. listen close, I call your name. It's hidden in the stormy sky, the part of me that won't say why. Echoes in the rain, calling true. I still wait like lovers do. Your rhythm in the storm, both haunting and warm. Even if you're far away, I replay what you used to say. You left me not in pain, but in echoes, echoes in the rain. Echoes in the rain. Echoes in the rain. The city fades in amber lines, reflections blur what's yours and mine. A flicker just beyond the glass of something we let slowly pass. You used to sit across from me, sharing songs and silent dreams. Now only echoes fill the seat, while memories trace old heart beating. Every time the station glows, I see a face I used to know. Not clear, not strong, just in between, like something lost inside a scene. Flicker on the tracks, a moment I can't get back. You're a name the night forgets, but I remember no regrets. The world kept moving fast, but I still live inside the past, where we were more than just a fact. Just a flicker on the tracks. I passed the stop where we first met. Still feel the warmth, still feel the depth. You looked at me like time stood still, but silence always had the will. And when the window lights pass by, they flash like questions in my mind. What if I stayed? What if you knew? What if we said a louder truth? Flicker on the tracks, a moment I can't get back. You're a name the night forgets, but I remember no regrets. The world kept moving fast, but I still live inside the past, where we were more than just a fact. Just a flicker on the tracks. Some love don't need a closing line. Some hearts just ride and leave in time. But every light that blurs and bends reminds me where we should have been. Flicker on the tracks, not enough but still intact. A flash of you, a breath, a thought, a love too fleeting to be caught. Though we may never go back, I'll ride with you through every track. A ghost in motion, no one lacks that flicker on the tracks. On the tracks. much said. I thought we'd make it past September, but fading seasons don't remember. Your coat still hangs behind my door. Your laugh still echoes on the floor. You said see you, but not goodbye. Now all I do is wonder why. I held on like the last warm day, but love like ours can't always stay. Like colors bleeding from the trees, you faded slow, too fast for me. Fading autumn, where'd you go? We were fire, now the snow. I still feel your hand in mine, in every cold and rusted line. I wish I could've made you stay, but like the light you slipped away. Fading autumn, can you see? You took your warmth and left me. The park bench knows our quiet talks. The coffee shop, our Sunday walks. Now every street feels twice as long, since you're the silence in my song. And I told myself we'd find our way, that love could bloom another day. But seasons change without a sound, and you're no longer around. Fading autumn, where'd you go? We were fire, now there's snow. I still feel your hand in mine, in every gold and rusted line. I wish I could've made you stay, but like the light you slipped away. Fading autumn, can you see? You took your warmth and left me. I count the days and falling leaves, hoping one brings you back to me. But love once gone, it's hard to hold when all that's left is growing cold. Fading autumn, one last breath. You're the echo in what's left. No more calls, no more fight, just your name and fading light. If this is how it has to be, then let this song remember me. Fading autumn, don't forget, I'm still loving you in regret. Fading autumn, still falling. The sun was low but not yet gone, the kind of light that lingers on. You stood there in that golden hue, like time had paused just for you. We didn't say that it was over, but silence wrapped us like October. I felt the space between your hands grow like shadows on the sand. And maybe we were just too late, two hearts that could navigate. But in that light you looked at me like maybe love still had a key. Late September light still lives in your eyes, fading slow but bright, like a forget. You smiled and it broke my fall. A brief warmth before the cold, cold call. You didn't ask me not to go, but your silence told me all I know. Still I replay that golden scene where love was almost in between. Late September light still lives in your eyes, fading slow but bright, like unspoken goodbyes. I didn't say it then, but I still want again, that one last chance to hold you right. In the late September light, maybe some loves don't survive, but still glow where they were alive. And I'll keep that memory near, like the sun that disappears. Late September light still flickers in my mind. Not quite day, not quite night, just enough to rewind. If I could turn around or chase that fading sound of you and me before the flash. Lived in late September. Late September. Still shining. Your eyes were clouds in mid-November, gray but warm, I still remember. You never said what you were hiding, but your silence was defining. You looked at me like falling leaves, like something drifting in the breeze. I tried to hold your shifting light, but you were fading out of sight. No storms, no fights, just quiet space where love once lived in your embrace. But every time I saw you cry, it felt like watching autumn die. November eyes too deep to read, like skies unsure of what they need. You smiled but your soul was tired, like hope that once burned now expired. And I was just a fool in love, chasing ghosts I'm thinking of, still haunted by the soft goodbyes behind your November eyes. You wore that coat, the dark maroon. You left before the sun hit noon, but in your gaze I saw the end, a look you'd give a fading friend. No drama, just a change of tone, like leaves that fall when winds are blown. You didn't run, you didn't stay, you just drifted far away. November eyes too deep to read, like skies unsure of what they need. You smiled but your soul was tired, like hope that once burned now expired. And I was just a fool in love, chasing ghosts I'm thinking of, still haunted by the soft goodbyes behind your November eyes. Maybe love is not a flame, but a shadow we tried in a name. And in your gaze I saw the truth, a love too quiet to pull through. November eyes, they haunt me still, like empty streets that never fill November eyes, oh, November eyes, November. November eyes. I see you in every flame, every light that fades the same. We burn too fast, we love too loud. Now I speak to you through clouds. Your voice was smoke, wrapped in gold, warm to touch but hard to hold. Your kiss like fire, lit the dark, then left me with a burnt orange heart. You said we never fall apart, but wild things break where they start. Now I wear your memory scar like a tattoo in the dark. Burnt orange heart still goes in places, torn apart. You left too soon, you stayed too long. Right love, wrong life, wrong song, and I still feel the heat at night where you used to hold me tight. Even if we're worlds apart, I carry this burned orange heart. Ashes settle on my skin from all the wars we couldn't win. I told myself to walk away, but fire doesn't fade that way. Your goodbye felt like a spark, lit a truth I kept in the dark. Now all the light used to be is just this haunting, glowing piece of me. Burnt orange heart still glows in places, torn apart. You left too soon, you stayed too long. Right love, wrong life, wrong song, and I still feel the heat at night where you used to hold me tight. Even if we're worlds apart, I carry this burned orange heart. You were fire, I was flame. We were wild, never tame, but beauty burns in brightest hues and leaves behind the deepest blues. Burned orange heart, a masterpiece that fell apart. We crashed, we cried, we made a mark. Now you live in every spark, and I still dream in amber tones of nights we made this house a home. Even if I make a brand new start, I carry this burned orange City's cold and nights come fast, but I'm still stuck inside our past. You're gone like leaves, they used to stay, but my heart's still in that fall today. I wear the scarf you left behind, It still holds your scent sometimes. The bench we love, the morning breeze, it all comes back with memories. I know it's winter in your eyes, and we've said a lot goodbyes, but maybe far beyond this gray, there's still a part of us that stays. It's still autumn somewhere, where the leaves still dance and the sky's still fair, where we're laughing in golden air, and you're holding me like you care. Even if it's just a dream, it's warmer there than what I've seen. You may be gone, but I'm still there, where it's still autumn somewhere. I see your shadow on the train, I hear your name in quiet rain. I know it's all just in my mind, but I keep you there, left undefined. We couldn't fight the fading light, but that don't mean it wasn't right. Seasons change, but feelings stay, like songs that never drift away. It's still autumn somewhere, where the leaves still dance and the sky's still fair, where we're laughing in golden air, and you're holding me like you care. Even if it's just a dream, it's warmer there than what I've seen. You may be gone, but I'm still there, where it's still autumn somewhere. I close my eyes and I can see a world where you're still next to me. It might not be real, but it feels so near, like your voice still in my ear. It's still autumn somewhere, not in this town, but I know it's there, where we never said goodbye, where your hand still fits in mine. Time may pull us far apart, but you still live inside my heart, and I'll find you if I dare, where it's still That night, the moon was full, but it felt made of paper, delicate, hanging on thread, like every word we said. You held my hand like porcelain, afraid that touch could break the skin. We whispered dreams we didn't own, and borrowed lies so far from home. And I believed your every line, like stars believe they always shine. Even if the sky was torn, I thought we'd make it through the storm. Paper moon promise floating high, so honest. You said we'd never fall, but autumn hears it all. Now it's just a faded glow in a sky I used to know, but I still hold your softest light, like it was written in the sky. Ooh. The air was cold, but you were near. I told myself you'd stay right here, but seasons speak in softer tones, and leaving hearts are half grown. You never said it was the end, but silence isn't just pretend. You smiled like something had to break, like love was more than we could take. Paper moon promise floating high, so honest. You said we'd never fall, but autumn hears it all. Now it's just a faded glow in a sky I used to know, but I still hold your softest light, was written in the sky. Maybe some truths live as dreams, soft and fragile, split at seams. But I still look up every night to that paper moon still alight. Paper moon promise I believed. Regardless, you were mine in that short life. Even if it wasn't right, now it trips where wishes die. But I still chase it in the sky. Our love so soft, so brief, so shy, still glows like paper in the sky. Still glows like paper in the sky. It's quiet now, but not quite still. Your shadow dances on the windowsill. I reach for light, but find your name etched in air, untouched by blame. The mug you loved is still in place. The dent you made in pillows grace. Your jacket still hangs on the chair, like you might come back unaware. I move around, but never far. Each step reminds me where you are. This room still breathes your memory. It knows what I won't let me see. This room remembers the way you laughed in late Septembers, the songs we danced to in the dark, the way you kissed me like a spark. It holds it all in walls and air. 1,000 ghosts I wasn't prepared to live with now in every ember. This room remembers. The mirror shows a single face, but yours still lingers in this space. I light a candle just to feel the way your silence used to heal. I tried to leave, I really did, but memories don't close like lids. They echo soft in carpet threads and all the things you never said. This room remembers the way your coat brushed past Decembers, the notes you left, the fights we lost, the promises that time had cost. It holds you in the light, the dust. Even when I've had enough, it won't forget, it won't surrender. Because this room remembers. If I repaint, if I rearrange, will that erase? Or just as strange? Is love still here? Or just a ghost in the place we shared the most? This room remembers. And even when my heart surrenders, it plays you like a fading song and keeps you here when I move on. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but every silence runs too deep. You're gone, but still like gold embers. This room forever remembers. Forever remembers. is frost on the window pane. Your name still echoes in the train. We never said it out loud, but silence always gets too loud. We laughed in October rain, but never danced through any pain. I felt it rising in my chest, but I just smiled and let it rest. We were close, but out of time. A song unsung, I missed the line. I saw the spark, you looked away. Now I replay that every day. Too late to fall, leaves already kissed the ground. Hearts already turned around. We almost made the call, but seasons change so fast and moments never last. It wasn't that we didn't care, it's just we weren't quite there. You look like autumn in full bloom, a warmth that couldn't stay in the room. I said next time, but next came cold. A story left forever untold. No fights, no lies, just hesitation. A love caught in translation, between almost and maybe so. We let the final moment
Too late to
lay.
fall,
Leaves already kissed the ground. Hearts already turned around. We almost made the call, but seasons change so fast and moments never last. It wasn't that we didn't care, it's just we weren't quite there. If we had met in early spring, would I have said a different thing? But time's a door that shuts too fast, and now we're ghosts we both walked past. Too late to fall, but I still feel it all. Your name, your smile, that almost night, still flicker in my fading light. We almost made it after all, but it was too late to fall. But it was too late to The air is colder than before, but I still leave your sweater by the door. I know you're not coming back, but I can't erase your tracks. The leaves are almost gone, but I still feel where you belong. Your voice is faint in morning light, like stars that fade before the night. I tell myself to let you go, but there's something in the way winds blow. It feels like you're still near, in every breath, in every tear. So I'll wait until the first snow to say goodbye, to let you go. Just one more season, one more light, to keep you safe here in my sky. When the white begins to fall, I'll forget we had it all, but not today. Now while I know you still live here, until the first snow. Your mug still waits by the sink. I wear your hoodie just to think of all the things we left unsaid, still echoing inside my head. I don't believe in holding tight, but letting go don't feel so right. So let me have a little time to mourn the love that once was mine. So I'll wait until the first snow to say goodbye, to let you go. Just one more season, one more light, to keep you safe here in my sky. When the white begins to fall, until the first snow to say goodbye. Your love will melt like candlelight, but let it burn for one more night. And when the white begins to fall, I'll set you free. I'll lose it all, but not today. Now while I know you still live here, still live here, until the first snow, until the first snow. Your hand slipped from mine without a word, without a sign. But even now I feel it still, that quiet touch, that silent will. The room is colder though nothing's changed. Your coffee cup still bears your name. I reach for light but find the shade of everything we never said. You didn't cry, you didn't plead, just left behind the part I need. Now every breath feels incomplete since you walked off that silent street. But the warmth you left behind still lingers in my hands and mine, like the last sun on my skin before the winter settles in. I try to move, I try to breathe, but you're the ghost in every scene. I'm living with what I can't find, only the warmth you left behind. The bed still holds your shape at night. The mirror shows the fading light. I press my palm to empty it and swear I feel you standing there. Some say time will take the ache, but all it does is leave the trace of moments carved into my bones that still pretend I'm not alone. But the warmth you left behind still lingers in my hands and mine, like the last sun on my skin before the winter settles in. I try to move, I try to breathe, but you're the ghost in every scene. I'm living with what I can't find, only the warmth you left behind. Oh, if love is gone, why does it stay? Why does your sin not fade away? If you're not here, why do I feel like you're the only thing that's real? The warmth you left behind is all I hold, though undefined. You never said we'd say goodbye, but you're the tear I can't deny. No closure, no final line. Just this ache I call mine. You disappear, but still I find you left behind. Oh, still warm, still there's a place where the leaves don't fall, and I see your face. We're laughing in a golden light, like nothing ever went wrong. Everything's right. That street, that smile still replay, where autumn never fades away. You're still there through it all, where the leaves don't fall. Your scarf was red, the wind was low. You said you'd stay, then let me go. But memory doesn't follow rules. It builds a world where love still moves. The world moved on, the colors changed, but in my heart it stayed the same. The day we walked beneath the trees still plays like a movie scene. In my mind there's a place where the leaves don't fall, and I see your face. We're laughing in a golden light, like nothing ever went wrong. Everything's right. That street, that smile still replay, where autumn never fades away. You're still there through it all, where the leaves don't fall. I passed that bench, the coffee shop, where conversations never stopped. But now it's just me and the breeze, talking to the memory of we. I know you're gone, I know it's done, but I still chase that autumn sun, where love was slow and hearts were full and life was warm and beautiful. In my mind there's a place where the leaves don't fall, and I see your face. No goodbyes, no final call, just forever in that fall. If time could pause, I'd live there still, where the trees stand quiet and the air is filled with all the love I still recall. Where the leaves don't fall, where the leaves don't fall. You're still there through it all, where the leaves don't fall. You looked away but not far, like you knew just where we are. I spoke in half-truths, soft and low, but you already knew, didn't you though? You laughed at all my fake replies, but sadness doesn't hide in eyes. I dropped a hint in every breath. You let it fade, you let it rest. I smiled like I was fine with it, but silence cuts and doesn't quit. You gave me space but not a hand. Watch me drown and let it stand. You knew, didn't you? Every time I pulled from view, every look I gave, every word unsaid, you read it all and turned your head. You knew, didn't you, that I was falling right through, but you chose to play pretend, letting it break but not letting it end. didn't you?